Governor Henry today asked President Obama to approve federal disaster help for the people hit by last week's floods in Oklahoma City and in Edmond. The June 14th downpour damaged 221 homes, and only about 2% of those homeowners had flood insurance. Now, if the governor's request is approved, storm victims would be eligible for help with temporary housing and repairs to their homes, as well as low-interest loans.
And for flood victims having to wait for an answer from the White House, it just keeps them on an emotional roller coaster. Many of them feel like they're in a holding pattern, not knowing what's going to happen with their homes. Kirsten McIntyre visited the Valley and toured one of the neighborhood's hardest hit areas.
Well, you can see about right here is the water line.
Cindy McWilliams admits she's still in shock. From a foot down, the home she shares with her fiancé is gutted.
I feel like a little duck in a great big pond. And even though I know our thing is minimal to compared to what's going on in the rest of the world, it's ours. And when you have something like this happen to you, it's devastating.
Like the majority of her neighbors, Cindy is without flood insurance. Unless a federal disaster declaration is made and help becomes available, she'll likely lose her home.
Without FEMA's help or coming in and doing something for us, we're basically just probably going to have to give the house back to the bank.
We work together with FEMA as a partner.
Burl Kelton is with the Small Business Administration's Disaster Assistance Program. He says while FEMA can provide short-term help, the SBA is there to provide long-term low-interest loans.
If you apply, find out what you're eligible for, find out what the terms are going to be, then it's voluntary as to how much or how little that you take of the loan available.
Well, somewhere in here I have a picture of Larry and I.
Although little survived the flood, a few things did, including this picture of Cindy and her fiancé. They are getting married on Friday.
No mud. I'm so happy.
A blessing, even in the midst of the storm.
Look forward to a happy day on Friday, and unfortunately, when we get married, it will always be associated with the flood on June 14th. That'll be our anniversary date when the flood happens.
But Friday will be a good day. That's Kirsten McIntyre reporting.